Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great time to be alive. If you were gaming in the early 2010s or even before that, you'll probably remember how big of a culture hold that the Skate series had on gaming. If you weren't trick lining the most insane runs with every part of your skater's body covered in glitch clothing, then you just had no swag. I don't even know why I'm talking like that community is dead or something. You can literally go on YouTube right now and search up trick lining for Skate 3 and see that the community is alive and better than ever. I mean, there's more people enjoying playing older games right now anyway. Really says something about our current games, huh? Crazy. Anyways, even if you aren't into trick lining and just enjoy the art of skateboarding, then you'll probably still be as excited as everyone else is right now for the upcoming release of EA Skate 4. The game that was announced long ass time ago, I can't remember, but luckily EA's team didn't pull a Rockstar Games on us and kept us out of the loop on the game's development for years, and instead not only gave players a very early gameplay access to the game, but also have been keeping us up to date with their development with their series on YouTube called The Boardroom. These episodes are basically the dev team from the game giving really exclusive insight on the progress on the game, which I think is dope as hell. Rarely these days do game studios take the time to document the game progress as it's being created. You know, most developers that have a game we're excited for want to act all mysterious with what they're doing and think they're Playboy Cardi or something. But earlier today, the newest episode of The Boardroom dropped, and I already know there's people that don't want to sit through the entire 22-minute episode, and I completely understand. You know, the low attention span epidemic is like global now. So with that, I'm just gonna briefly go over the main things discussed and revealed in the latest episode of The Boardroom for Skate 4. So this episode included a new round of developers speaking on their part in the game, which included Duran, the creative director, Ryan, the gameplay designer, Matt, the animation director, and Lance, the gameplay programmer. That shirt is dope as hell, Lance. The team took most of the time to discuss their ongoing roles with the game and even their ambitious new features that we got to see a sneak peek of in the video. Just to name some of these new features added to the game of Skate, we saw slappies, bone dollies, leans, and wallies. I want to touch on the slappies first since it's what they spent the majority of the time breaking down, and from how they describe it, the new feature sounds really intuitive. So what the hell even is a slappy to begin with? Well, in simple terms, it's a skateboard move where you go from regular riding on a board and then you transition yourself into grinding on a curb without popping the board. Like, you literally just get on the curb and go crazy. The Skate team explained how they know how much of a pain it was in the earlier Skate games to have your whole line stop from hitting a curb on accident. So they took the time to add this new move from real life to not only make the experience better for new players, but also add a new level of complexity for people like the trick lining community who can do no comply backflips. Seriously, how did y'all do that? Another thing added that goes perfectly with the slappies is the aforementioned thing called a lean. Now, this is just a simple way to exit a grind like the slappy, but instead of, popping the board out, you'll just, get ready for this next level, you just lean out of it. Yeah. Bitch didn't expect that. But jokes aside, the leans and slappies seem like great features that, add a new level of realism to the Skate game. So, I'm excited to see them in full action. But the features don't just stop there. They also went into good detail on something called a wally, which is equally as impressive. This move is where you launch yourself into a higher ledge, but you use your momentum to easily hop over it. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can see here in the video as it's making its way to the new game. It's basically a better looking way to get on top of something on your board. Now, if you're anything like me, you'd probably be thinking right now that, as cool as these features sound and, even look when done correctly, there is a lot of room for error, and you probably wouldn't be able to get them done properly in a game that can have wacky physics as a skate game. And well, that's true. The Skate team explained that these features are far from perfect and they're actively working on improving them. Like, right now, the Wallies have been launching players up in the air on some Skate 3 speed glitch type of timing. But that's the beauty of this game being in the hands of players during this whole process. People can test out these features fully themselves, and therefore, we got a better chance of fixing these mistakes before the game officially releases, something that the dev team also praised in the video. So that's all the main things that they decided to share with us in this episode. However, Lance teased something that I wish he went into more detail on, and that's the game's transition, skating. aka the skating that's done on the ramp and, inside bowls. You see, right now, I play this game called Skateboarding a lot, and the street skating aspect of the game is amazing, I love playing it, except the transition in this game is it's atrocious. Not only in Skateboarding, but many other skate games just miss the mark on transition skating, so to hear that this new skate game is getting active work done for its iteration of transition is dope to hear. So that, that pretty much sums up the main points that the boardroom episode brought in today in the video. Overall, in my opinion, really cool things were shared today, and it only adds to my excitement to relive the glory days of a skate game. Hopefully the game lives up to the hype, and this game is as amazing as it seems. So what do you guys think about the new skate game, man? Feel free to comment down below. And as always, if you like on the video, subscribe, check out the Patreon if you're interested, and I'll see you on the next one.